welcome to The Sound Live. My name is Matthew. I am your host, and I have an incredible panel of the usuals. Introduce us, Eve.
Ivar Bjørnson is from the band Enslaved, who we've reacted to.
Cool.
And he did a collaboration with this Norwegian folk musician, Einar. I think that's how you pronounce it, Einar. He has this Norwegian folk unit called Wardruna, which you may have heard of, because they've kind of become big outside of Norway and Europe in general. Maybe less so in the U.S., but everywhere else. But he did this like a bunch of collaborations with him. There's actually I was gonna do the because they did like an acoustic version or like a reinterpretation of an Enslaved song that was completely acoustic. This isn't it, but I think this is one that they just created between the two of them. From what I understand, I'm not sure if it's traditional or not, but it just kind of struck an emotional chord with me, and I was vibing with it. I don't know. You'll just have to listen.
Without further ado, musicians panel reacts to Heilage Fjell by Ivar Bjørnson and Einar Selvik. Here we go!
Thank you so much.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So I just kind of fade this down a little bit here so we can talk. Yeah, I like the guy's voice. I like the tone. I like the expressiveness. I like...
Thank you.
It was very, like... I don't know. It was sort of dark, but like, it was like calming and mellowing. It was, it was sort of like, it was sort of tugging at the heartstrings a little bit, but like in a pleasant way. I don't know exactly what it was about. I liked how they built it up with the keyboards and the drums and the harmony vocals. Mm-hmm. It was very chant-like. Very chant-like, and I like that. For me, that's one of the styles that I get into. It makes me like kind of zone out and get into it and want to participate. And even though I wasn't familiar with the language, by the end I had the tune pretty good, and that's good, well written, enjoyable.
I loved the guitar opening. That was beautiful. And then when like you said, when the vocals came in, it just kind of the dynamics of it was awesome. And I too felt that it was very moving and touching. Like, and I wish maybe later I'll go look up what the lyrics mean. But I thought it was really, really pretty, the whole thing. And just what they did with the dynamics and everything throughout the song and stuff made it really awesome.
Right on. Shout out to Ben. You're chatting.
I really enjoy that. Eve, you were talking about like catching a vibe with stuff like that. Yeah, I was, even though I was a little distracted with my cat, that was trying to get my attention right as that started. I just really enjoyed everything about it. I'm glad it didn't like change and like go metal or, have a whole different change in terms of the composition.
And you were expecting it to go nuts.
I didn't really expect it. I'm glad it didn't, and that was really nicely done. I mean, everything about that was just fantastic. I like that a lot. I mean, that's something, it's, to me, it had a cool mix of kind of energy building music. Like I always think about like, if there's an apocalypse and I had to like go kill people, like what would be my soundtrack, or something along those lines, well, and of course, Slayer, Rain and Blood, South of Heaven. I mean, those are like de facto. I mean,
if you had no other choice but to just go out with a Uzi and mow down zombies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just Slayer. No offense to those guys, I love that band, but this is something that it has that energy aspect. And it has that reflection aspect. I mean, there is a lot of there's a lot of multifacets going on, and to me that was something. Eve's picks a lot of times kind of have that quality to them. And that was one thing I really enjoyed with this one.
I have not recognized many of Eve's picks. Like, that's cool. That's, that's really cool. That's like half the reason I'm here, It's like, hey, show me something new. Show me something different. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole point of the show. We share what we love. And just because I love something, that doesn't mean that everybody that watches it is going to love it. And, like, I don't think there's any one style of music that all four of us could 100% agree on that, like, that's, like, our favorite. You know what I mean? Or even in our top three favorites, probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have opinions. We've played music for a long time, and we realize we're human. And I think, like, seeing that humanity in other people and is something that we're very aware of.
Yeah.
What matters is we're here and we're talking about art and music, and sharing and our feelings and what things mean to us and what they make us feel, and those things are going to be different, right? I intentionally selected people who were different from each other. I didn't want everybody to be like me. That would suck. Can you imagine 4 me's arguing? Oh my God, everybody would have a headache in 5 minutes. Would not be good. I just love doing the show, and that's really what matters.
It's so much fun. Like, thank you for having us, Matthew.
All right. So
yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer, for being here.
Thank
you, Eve, for being here. Thank you, Kyle, for being here. This show is
Thanks,
special
man.
because of you guys. It's all of our personalities that makes this show, and not just mine. And so I really, really, really appreciate you guys. Everybody, all these videos are going to be on all these channels. So it's not a re-upload. It's community sharing, okay? And you're like, he's a bloody communist. And I say, well, he ain't been doing nothing if he ain't been called a redhead.
Nice.
We'll see you guys all next time. We'll see you next Monday. Thank you
Bye.
all. Thank you so
See ya.
much.
Bye.
Woo!
Matthew.